I gained weight. You guys, I have been having the roughest 2 months ever. And because of that, I gained weight, I fell off, and I completely got off track. In today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys how I'm getting back on track and what my ongoing fitness routine is gonna be. So first things first, if you're new here, my name is Natalie. I am the Dean of Students here at the It Girl University, and I make videos all about glowing up, health and wellness, vlogs, all that good stuff. So if you want to hang out with the girls, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you're notified every single time I upload a new video. Okay, so let's get started. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my 3-month fitness plan, what my routine is going to look like as I'm trying to transition back into where I was just a couple months ago. It did not take long for me to completely fall out of a routine. I talked about it briefly in another couple videos. I'm just gonna briefly mention that I was sick, okay? And I was in extreme pain. If you wanna hear a little bit more about what I was going through, I'll leave the link to the video where I kind of discuss in a little bit more detail what I was going through. But anyway, with that being said, now I'm getting back in routine, and this is the plan that I'm going to take over the next 3 months. I'm gonna be combining walking, Pilates, and some kettlebell workouts so that way I can completely define and tighten up my body the way that I would like it. I'm trying to use a combination of exercises that I know work really well for me and that I've had great successes with. I'm gonna strategically plan out how I do it so that way it is sustainable for me. And if you also are on a fitness journey and you want to follow somewhat of like a program, so to speak, that's sustainable and doesn't feel like all out, too much balls to the walls, then you're more than welcome to do this with me. The only thing that I'm gonna recommend that you do is that you consult with your doctor prior to starting any exercise regimen. Am I doing that? Nah, I'm just gonna do it. But don't do as I do. I'm telling you that because I am not a fitness guru, professional. I'm not a personal trainer. I am not a medical professional or anything like that. These are just the things that I know that work really, really well for me. So if you want to hear what it is that I'm going to be doing to get my body back in shape while also eating well in a caloric deficit and fasting 18 to 20 hours per day, then keep on watching. Okay, guys. So in this video, I'm not going to talk about nutrition at all because I talk about nutrition in length in some of my other videos. And then I also have meal prep videos, what I eat in a day videos that you can watch. I'll leave them linked down below, or I'll link them in the cards here so that way you can watch if you kind of want to get an idea of how I eat when I'm in a caloric deficit. The only difference I'm going to say is I'm probably dropping my calories a little lower for about a week or so. And well, that was this past week, but I'm going to bump up my calorie intake as I move through this 3-month program because it is so important for you to take in enough food so you're not wearing your body out. I do not recommend eating anything under 1,200 calories. I also don't recommend eating only 1,200 calories when you're doing extraneous workouts because then you're gonna dip way too low, you're gonna burn out, and you're probably not gonna lose any weight at all. Trust me, I've been there and I don't recommend it. So please, 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 don't do it. It might seem tempting. It might seem like it makes sense, but your body will go into shock and it'll be like, nah, I ain't finna let none of this fat go because something going on. I have been there, you guys. And ironically, I lose more weight when I'm eating enough for my body. So just take it from me, eat. But because in the beginning, I am going to be doing very, very low impact workouts, I am dropping my calories a little lower than my normal, like 1,600 calories. Capiche? Capiche. Okay, so let's get started. So this plan is designed so it can be really sustainable and effective, and I'm gonna be concentrating on 3 core exercises. One is gonna be walking, mainly for fat burning, also cardiovascular health. 2 is gonna be Pilates, and Pilates is gonna be for core strength and flexibility. My body is always so when I do Pilates. I love Pilates. And the kettlebell workouts are gonna be for full body toning. I really enjoy kettlebell workouts. They're fun. They get your heart rate up, and then you can tone your body very quickly. Generally, those workouts are about 20 to 25 minutes long, and some of them can be even longer. So here's how I'm structuring my weeks. Weeks 1 through 4, that's where we're gonna be building our foundation. That's where we're gonna be trying to get into a routine of doing something multiple times per week, every single week. So for me, this foundation is gonna be built on walking. I'm gonna be walking 5 days a week, at the very minimum, an hour per day, minimum. I may bump it up to about 70 to 90 minutes every now and again, but for the most part, my absolute minimum for me is gonna be an hour. The reason why I like walking for at least an hour is after a certain amount of time, your body starts to utilize fat while you're walking, okay? That's what it's gonna use for energy. It's gonna use your fat. And it does that after a certain time frame. So I wanna maximize how much fat I'm burning during that time. Does that make sense? That's the reason why I keep going and I don't break up my walks as much. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying that this is how I do it because I'm trying to maximize how much fat is being used for energy. Now, as far as walking, I'm gonna be walking in my neighborhood. The temperature's starting to drop finally in the Atlanta area, so I will resume my walking during my lunch breaks. That's an easy way for me to get my hour walk out of the way those 5 days a week. And if I have extra time and extra energy, I'll go ahead and do a walk in my neighborhood or on my treadmill on the weekend. I actually really enjoy doing my walks on my treadmill, and you can walk in your neighborhood or you can hop on a treadmill. That way you could adjust the incline and the speed as you please, and as your heart rate starts to get a lot stronger. So I don't mind doing that. I normally will just pop up a YouTube video, and before you know it, an hour is gone. What I love is that some of my favorite YouTubers, they do hour-long vlogs, and so it's perfect for me because before I know it, I am done, okay? So that is going to be my plan for weeks 1 through 4. Walking is so underrated, you guys. Walking is so incredibly underrated. It is single-handedly the thing that completely changed the game for me when I was initially losing all of my weight. So not only is it amazing at fat burning, but it's gentle on your joints, which is so important for me, especially as I age and I get older. Not to mention it's so great on my mental health. That is the best time for me to think, for me to get creative, for me to clear my mind, for me to come up with business ideas. Also, if I'm just stressed out, it is an amazing stress reliever. So I highly recommend walking as a way of you relieving stress, and not only just for cardiovascular health, but it is amazing at burning fat. Just try it. All I'm gonna say is just try it. Okay. So now that we got the foundation out of the way for weeks 1 through 4, let's move on to weeks 5 through 8. We're gonna be picking up the intensity a little bit during this month. What I'm gonna be concentrating on for the most part is Pilates. I talk about Pilates all the time, and although I know Pilates is trending, your girl's been doing Pilates since I was in my 20s, okay? We're talking about over 20 years ago, I was in Pilates. I did very classic mat Pilates, not reformer Pilates, but I did do Mari Windsor. And I'm telling my age here, obviously, but if you guys did Mari Windsor back in the day, then you already know that she was that girl when it came to Pilates. Pilates is great just on the mat doing classic Pilates movements. I absolutely love it. So my goal is going to be to do Pilates 3 to 5 times per week. You can do Pilates every day. I think you definitely can do Pilates every day because it's so gentle on your joints and it just gets you more and more flexible. But we're trying to do something that's sustainable, right? So I'm gonna commit to a minimum of 3 times per week and then a maximum of 5 times per week while I'm doing this. And mainly because we're stacking on to our initial foundation of walking 5 times a week. So the walking 5 times a week is not going to stop. This is gonna be the month that I'm adding on to my walking regimen. Does that make sense? So if you're also wanting to do this along with me, I highly suggest taking your time so that way this becomes something that is very sustainable for you and that you don't feel a burnout. Do you know what I mean? So we're gonna be doing 3 to 5 times a week. So the reason why I love Pilates so much is because it really concentrates on core strength. I've had 2 babies, you guys. My core needs that work in order to feel tight and pulled in. And for some reason, the way the Pilates works, it really just snatches in my waist, snatches in my lower belly. And I feel so great. My core strength is top tier when I'm doing Pilates consistently. But not only does it work on like core strength, but it's great for stability and it's great for flexibility. And I love being flexible. It just feels so much better to be able to touch your toes or to be able to move around freely without you feeling like you're gonna break a bone. Do you know what I'm saying? Or like you're gonna pull a muscle. It's just not the best feeling where your muscles feel like you're literally about to cramp, which is something that I've been suffering with for the last few months. It's so easy for me to get muscle cramps, you guys. These leg cramps have just been outrageously excruciating. Working on my flexibility and my stability and all of that stuff has been super important to me. And also the other thing that has been really, really helping my muscle cramps and then subsiding significantly has been Element. Element is an amazing electrolyte drink mix packed with everything your body craves and nothing that it doesn't. That means a good dose of salt, which is the key electrolyte you lose when you sweat, with 0 sugar or artificial junk. Plus, it's got the perfect balance of electrolytes, 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. That's the science-backed ratio your body needs to recover and perform its best. Element also helps with energy levels, focus, and overall hydration. Whether you're hitting the gym or running around after the kids, or you just need a little pick-me-up after a night out with the girls, Element has you covered. Right now, Element is offering my subscribers a free sample pack with any order. That's 8 single-serving packets free with any Element order. This is a great way for you to try all of their delicious flavors and share Element with a friend. Get yours at drinkelement.com/NatalieS. Now, this deal is only available through my link, so you must go to drinklmnt.com/NatalieS. And thank you again, Element, for sponsoring today's video. Okay, now moving on to month 3. All right, this is where we're gonna step it up a notch. This is where we're gonna go for the home run. This is where we're trying to sculpt out and perfect our body. Okay, and while we're still gonna be in it for the long run, this is going to be like what really starts to show all your hard work when it comes to like you eating well, you walking and burning all that fat, and then now you really toning up and tightening up that body even further than you did when you were doing the Pilates, okay? This is the fun spot. If you love legs, if you love a toned thigh, this is gonna be where you're really, really gonna enjoy that. We're gonna be doing one of my favorite workouts, kettlebell workouts. I really wanna maximize my results this time, and I really wanna show you guys the transformation. So please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that way you can follow along in my journey, because I am going to fully be filming and sharing this 3-month journey with you all. I'm committed to doing it and I don't want you to miss it. So go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every single time I upload a new video. So I'm trying to maximize my results, right? Y'all, I'm trying to be fine. My birthday is in April of next year and I am trying to be fine, okay? I'm gonna be 44, but I just wanna like show up and show out. So I'm really gonna be going hard. I really enjoy kettlebells. I'm gonna tell you why. For one, you need very minimal equipment. We're talking about just kettlebells. I'll link below the kettlebells that I use. I have about 3 different weights. And I think if you're a beginner, definitely start with the lower weights until you really build up your strength. I'm also going to be sharing with you one of my favorite YouTube workout girlies. So these workouts are free on YouTube. So I'll pop up some of the exercise videos that I'll be sharing with you in the description box below so you can see the type of kettlebell workouts that I will be doing. And I'll leave the link if you want to go ahead and do them as well. One of my favorites is Heather Roberson. I love her workouts. And if you follow her routine, she has so many different workouts, but her kettlebell workouts, baby, will have you sweating, will have you nice and sore, but feeling really good and strong. in about 20 to 25 minutes. The one that I love is about 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm gonna link the one that I use that's really easy on your joints and don't have you jumping and doing the most, because y'all know I'm not doing all of that. If something seems too daunting for me and I dread it, I'm not gonna do it. And I think one of the most important things that you could do if you want longevity and sustainability is do the things that you love. If you're not doing a workout that you love, then you're not gonna do it. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna be doing kettlebell workouts. My goal is to do kettlebell workouts 3 times per week, and it's gonna be a full body workout. I really don't need much more than that, at least not now, okay? I'm gonna be focusing on my form and increasing my weight as I get a little stronger. I love kettlebell workouts. You can get a full body workout, you can increase your strength, and it gives you like a metabolic boost. Now, consistency is key to any plan. So you definitely wanna make sure you're staying hydrated. You wanna listen to your body, and you definitely wanna track your progress. So definitely celebrate the small wins along the way. This is a journey to a full body glow up. And if you've watched my 6-month glow up guide, you'll know that a physical transformation really does play a part overall in your transformation as well as mindset. But like I said, I am literally going through my own 6-month plan as we speak, but I love starting with a physical transformation because when I look good, I feel good. Simultaneously, I'm definitely working on my mental health. I'm definitely working on staying positive and incorporating a lot of positive self-talk. So yeah, you guys, that's it. That is going to be my 3-month fitness plan. I would love it if you are also on a glow up journey and you want to join me on this. Please comment down below and let me know if this sounds like something that you can do and you can follow along with. However, if you just want to be nosy and see exactly how my body transforms over the next 3 months, like I said, go ahead and subscribe and I'll be sure to show you guys in real time how this workout plan is affecting my body, my mood, how my body changes, all that good stuff. I already showed a video of me kind of trying to get back into my routine. I've already dropped that vlog. I'll link it down below. And then you'll also see how I'm kind of getting back on track and what my morning routine looks like in another video that I posted as well. I'll also link that down below. But moving forward, we're really gonna get down to me showing you what my body looks like now, current day, and what it's gonna look like in 6 months. So I'm gonna go all out recording pictures so that way I have a really good final result for you guys. And that way in the future, if there's anybody who's looking to get on a fitness or wellness or weight loss journey, I can really have the stats and the photos and the videos that show exactly what I've been doing. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where I am in 3 months. I'm excited to see where you'll be also in 3 months if you decide to join me. And other than that, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. But like I said, if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you haven't already. That way you're notified every single time I upload a new video. And other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.